Everyone, so now we are going to do one more lab here. So let me take here, I will say like we will take the two router. We are going to learn how we can configure the static route in this lab. So I am taking two router, we can connect directly, okay, and here I will change the name of the router. I can say this is R1, this is R2, okay. And you already know how we can take the router and all that stuff. See, simple, just click here and just drag and drop here. Just now what I done. And if you need switch, click here, drag and drop here. Drag and drop here like this. And then you can click here and connect from here to here. Then you can connect from here to here. Okay. And now if you need any machine, you can take the machine, you can click here, drag and drop here, drag and drop here, you can drag and drop here. In this one we are going to learn how we can configure the static route and how we can configure the DHCP server. In this one we are going to configure two separate DHCP server. Okay, so this way we will connect the cable. In between we are going to use the some subnet here 192.168.12.0/24, and here we will write 192.168.1.1/24, and here we will use 192.168.2.1/24, and then we will do the configuration. So here this side also we need to configure as a DHCP server. Okay, this side I will change the color here, color as different color, and this side we will do the DHCP server. So here let me remove this black color here. Okay, so cable I will connect again. So see here, this side we will get the IP from the DHCP server, and this side also we will get the IP from the DHCP server. So in this lab we are going to learn how we can configure the DHCP server in this router for this side, in this router for this side, and how to configure the static route. Okay, so I will take the CLI of this router. Here I can assign the IP. Let me go here. First you will write enable to go in the privilege mode, then you write config T, then you can change the name of the router. Like here I will give R1, and then I will assign the IP. You need to write interface and put this interface F0/0 and write here IP address 192.168.12.1 and give the subnet mask, whatever the subnet mask you have, then write no shut. You have another interface F0/1 IP address, write here 192.168.1.1, give space, write 255.255.255.0. This one already you know how to assign the IP. Okay, so just we assign the IP here and here, whatever IP I wrote here, that IP I assign here, and this 1.1 I assign to this interface. After that I need to configure the static route, so I will write IP route, and this is a network ID I need to write, destination network ID. So I am doing the static route configuration in the R1, so I need to write if anyone want to go to 192.168.2.0, they need to forward the traffic here. So I wrote IP route, network ID of the destination, and destination subnet mask, then next hop will be this one 12.2. so next hop will be 192.168.12.2. this is the next hop. So static route configuration is completed. Now I need to do the DHCP, so I will write IP DHCP pool ABC, or I can give LAN 1, and here I can write network and define the network. Here what you are using the router interface IP what you have. Example, if you want to configure the DHCP server, this is the syntax. You need to write IP DHCP pool, then you need to define the pool name, then you need to write the network and the network ID. So you are configuring here, so this should be the network ID. You need to calculate the network ID of this IP, because this side you are giving the IP, so here should be same subnet. So this IP what we assign to the interface, we are going to use that one only. So we need to use this IP and we need to calculate the network ID. Network ID for this /24 will be 192.168.1.0, and you have here subnet mask. After that you need to write default router and you need to put 192.168.1.1. This will be the gateway. That's all. This is the configuration for R1. I will save the configuration. Now I can go to the R2 and I can do the lab here. I can do the configuration to the router 2 also. I will write enable, then config t, change the name of the router. With the command host name we can change the name of the router. Then we can write interface F0 by 0. I can assign the IP address here. I will write IP address 192.168.12.2, give space 255.255.255.0, and we will write no shut. And we can write interface F0 by 1. I can write here IP address. Here I can put 192.168.2.1, give space 255.255.0 and write no shut here. Means this side we assign the IP. This IP we assign here, and in this interface we assign this IP. Whatever I put here I assign that one. Okay, now I need to do the static route, so I will write IP route. I am saying router R2, if anyone want to go to this network 192.168.1.0, forward here. So here I will write 192.168.1.0, and you need to write the subnet mask of the network destination subnet mask. Then next hop will be 192.168.12.1. Okay, this will be the next hop. That's all. This one is the static route. What else you need to do? You need to write here, you need to do the DHCP configuration here also. So you need to write IP DHCP pool. Here any name we can give LAN 2. Then we can write network and we can write 192.168.2.0 and 255.255.255.0. So I am saying I will create the DHCP pool, this one, and IP should give from this range 2.0, and this is the subnet mask. And gateway default router is nothing but gateway. Gateway will be this IP, the router interface IP. So I will give here 192.168.2.1 will be gateway. And if you want to exclude some IP, you can write IP DHCP exclude to exclude the IP. Like you can say don't give 2.1 till 192.168.2.10. Okay, so they will not give IP from that range. Configuration done. Here also we can go and we can write here also exclude IP. So IP DHCP exclude IP, and I can say here also in the router 1 we have this 1.1 till 192.168.1.10. don't give this IP. I save the configuration here. Now we can check. We can go here, we can go to the desktop, click IP config, click here and wait and check. You get the IP from the DHCP here. Same thing you can go here and do for this computer also. You get the IP from the DHCP. Here also you can do desktop, click here, click the DHCP and see here you get 2.11. So you are getting the correct IP here also. Same thing you can do here, it is getting the IP. So here also working perfectly. Now you can ping also from this side, you can ping to this side and check. So I can write here ping 192.168.1.11. Okay, this IP is 1.11. So I ping this one because already we configured the static route also. So let's see here. Yeah, it is working perfectly. Let me show you again. It is working perfectly. So this is our lab successfully done. If you need this topology, join our Telegram channel. I will share this in our Telegram channel. Okay, thank you, bye.